Welcome to the final NHL 23 Deep Dive. Today is all about Hockey Ultimate Team, starting with the all-new Hut Rivals.
We wanted to address player feedback, putting a little bit more meaning into wins and rivals. What we've added in is a new set of win-based rewards. They can actually be earned either through wins or win streaks. And then when you do hit them, they're actually granted instantaneous to you. Rivals will now have a combination of both instantaneous rewards as well as the regular weekly rewards. The higher division you move up, the better win-based rewards you will get. Coming to Rivals this year is something we're calling game teams. We designed 10 different ways of playing the game. There's going to be different things, whether it's, shorter period length, arcade speed settings, simulation speed settings, international ice, 3-on-3, kind of different variants within those, all of which will keep Rivals more interesting and bring some change throughout the year. You'll always know which one you're playing because you'll see it reflected on the ice surface. Team records for you and your opponent will show up before the face-off. This is just meant to give you a little bit of extra context on the challenger about to face. We're also reducing the number of divisions this year from 10 to 6 and rebalancing the rewards a little bit. Here's the first 4 weeks of Rivals game themes for everyone. Should be a lot of fun and a nice change of pace for Rivals fans this year. We're moving the Hut Champs schedule forward a bit to be Wednesday to Sunday. Hut Champions will always stay your classic 5v5 hockey with no variations, at least for this year. We do want to improve matchmaking for players. There's a new additional option to restrict your search based on skill level. Once cross-platform matchmaking comes in, that's just going to open up more people and everyone's going to be able to find a better match to their skill level. Every year we get a number of new icons through our great partnership with the NHL Alumni Association. We've also added in some new power-up icon items. Players like Daniel Sedin and Henrik Sedin are getting power-up icons this year, along with new variants of, say, Wayne Gretzky, right? So now instead of just an LA Kings Wayne Gretzky, we're going to have an Edmonton Oilers one, as well as one of him on the New York Rangers with different attributes and abilities that reflect how they played at different points in their careers. One new big thing coming into Hut this year is IIHF women's hockey integration. We brought women into NHL 22 with the IIHF license. With Hut, it was a great opportunity in NHL 23 to bring a new element into team building, essentially a whole new league added to the game with new players that are going to create new and interesting team builds. We're also getting, with the IIHF license, it's the international teams. It's the best of the best as far as women's hockey. You're going to see a lot of really strong Hut items and strongly rated women.
First off, there's just going to be more power-up icons. We've brought more of our NHL alumni from our great partnership into the power-up icons, so you're going to see lots of new exciting players in the program this year. Secondly, we're also adding new sets. Now you're going to be able to acquire icons with gold players, with trading in base icons, and we've got some sets that let you re-roll them as well as upgrade them all the way up to potentially Gretzky or Lemieux. One thing that's been popular the last couple of years has been team building items. This year, the program is bigger now. We're going to have a team builder for every team, as well as an 89 OBR that you can trade those into right at launch. This year, to start out at launch, we're going to have Teppo Numminen, Olli Jokinen, Fedor Tutin, Larry Murphy, Milan Hajduk, Keith Tkachuk, Owen Olin, and Steve Duchesne. The first event coming to NHL 23 is called Hut Spotlight. We always like to make a point with the first event to have something new concept, a new theme, something people haven't experienced before. This year, it's really about celebrating all the big stories from the off season and then some of the stories of the upcoming season. The first event, we're going to give you the opportunity to earn one of the master items through completing objectives. Hopefully some of the names that people will be excited about are like Alex DeBrincat, who was traded to the Ottawa Senators in the off season. Other stories like Chris Letang, who obviously re-upped with Pittsburgh Penguins and finished his career there now. Like the big Johnny Gaudreau signing in Columbus. Hopefully someone on there, or someone in the larger list will be someone you're excited to add to your team. We continue to want to be really conscious about the speed progression especially. We've rebalanced some of the synergies this year to make sure that there's good attractiveness for all of them and you're not kind of forced to go after one just because it has speed. We're also going to have half speed acceleration increase as cards upgrade. We also noticed a lot of centermen were having low face-off ratings and making them less effective at being a centerman despite that being their primary position. So this year we're actually introducing a minimum face-off rating for centermen. And then for goalies, rather than caps on taller goalies, shorter goalies will actually have boosted glove high speed and agility this year. One more thing to help with progression this year is some new exchange sets that are going to let you trade 82s into 83s and upwards as well. We're really excited about everything coming to Hut this year. Rivals themes, win rewards and Rivals, women in Hut, new power-up icon builds, some progression fixes, some great stuff coming in live service. So really excited to hear everyone's feedback throughout the year. And we hope you have a great year in Hut.